Okay, so now I'm live on YouTube as well. All right, so I had a lot of people joining on TikTok, but for some reason it only says 11. How weird. I don't know if that's really Steven in the chat or if it's one of his fake things. Okay, so I wanted to talk about the image that's been going, because first off, we'll start like this, okay? Hey. So Steven's a good guy. He's out for the right reasons. He's doing the right things, and he's doing things when no one else is. So when I see people really talking crap about him doing the right thing, it really kind of irritates me, because I know. Like, I know what he's been doing. I know things that people don't. I know that he's doing things when he should be home resting. I know that he's got things going on that other people don't know about. And it really, really irks me that people would think that he would post an image or say something that it isn't for clout or anything of the sort, because that's not how he is. He's in this for the right reasons. And I get a little irritated. So I decided I wanted to do this live, tell the whole story about what happened, because I think he's a little too upset to do it himself. And so, I think it's important that we set the record straight and we get the truth as to how this all went down, right? We haven't talked about it because I was waiting to see where it was going to go in the direction that it was going to go in. And I never want to, yeah, my ADHD is going to get the best of me on this. I can already tell. I never, I was waiting to see where it went. I was following his lead on what he wanted to do with it. And I can tell you for sure, and what I get irritated about too is, like, there was about some miscommunication earlier in the Sebastian time frame when the flashlight video came out, or whatever it was. I don't even know the whole situation. I just know that he was given misinformation, and it was said by somebody else, and he repeated that. But then when he realized it was wrong, he came out and said, look, hey, I was wrong, guys. People still throw that on him. Like, people make mistakes. It happens. The point is he admitted to his mistakes. He realized that he had put out misinformation, and he fixed that, right? Sorry, my dog has got my charger here. Kai, go the other way, baby. You're stuck in my charger. There, go that way. So the whole thing about it is, sorry, I'm trying to get my stupid stand to stay up, is that I can tell you that he did not steal this from AWP. Okay. He has been out there. Gosh dang it, Kai, quit. The dogs are all messing around underneath my charger. Quit stepping on my charger, dude. I'll put my charger up here. Okay. So I can tell you for sure that is his sonar and his sonar alone. I can tell you he's been out there day after day after day, even when he had COVID, searching. Okay. And he went there based on astrology, mine and Jin's, and my visions that matched there in the first place. This was the very first place that we ever went to on the map, way back in the beginning. And then I had a dream that kind of pulled me back over there about the mall. So for anybody to sit there and say that this is AWP's image, no, it's freaking not. And he didn't want to put it out for clout. He didn't want to put it out for any reason. He actually wanted to keep it to himself. But what happened is he told the police a couple of weeks ago he was supposed to meet them the next day. They didn't show up. So he left it alone for a little bit, right? He never heard anything back. So I guess he got tired of waiting and put it on his Facebook. And that's when somebody else, I guess the news or whatever, released it. And then there was a whole shitstorm. The thing about it right now is we're in Mercury retrograde, so there's a lot of miscommunication. I think we just hit it today or yesterday or something. So things kind of went crazy. So when he went back, I guess it was gone. Now, I was told, and he was told, from my understanding, that there was a cage put on it. Now it turns out there wasn't, so I don't know how accurate that information is. And we were keeping it close to the vest till we figured out what it was, because you can see in the image what it looks like. And the weirdest thing was, is that last night before Lizzie messaged me, stop, this dog likes cords, man, knock it off. Before Lizzie messaged me to show me, because she had seen it in the groups. They're in the groups, I'm not in the groups. I only hear about things from the groups when people send them to me, because I refuse to go in groups. There's too much information, there's too much drama, I don't do it. So Lizzie sent me, hey, you know what, they got Steven's sonar there. Exactly. Anytime that he tries to do anything good, he gets attacked, and it really irritates the crap out of me, because he's a good-hearted person. I mean, he's trying to do the right thing, and he told me today, no matter what I do, everybody takes it the wrong way and goes the wrong direction. And he's like, no, the police weren't doing anything. No one seemed like they were doing anything. No one updated him. So that's why he put it on his Facebook. And he had talked to multiple people that know how to read sonar, that read the sonar and told them, yeah, that's exactly what he was seeing. When the police came out, they even said, wait, how did you find this? How did you get here? What are you doing here? Like, don't say anything about it. And that was like, what, 2.5 weeks ago or something? Like, they believed it looked like something too. They didn't go, as far as we know, they did not go with divers. As far as we know, they only took some other sonar and dogs. And there was somebody else that was reading the sonar that was also saying, hey, yeah, this is what it looks like. And so he has the best of intentions, and that's why I'm so upset. I'm upset because I can't believe anybody would think, oh yeah, I screenshotted AWP's sonar. Come on, AWP is not the only one that has sonar. If it's going to be something similar, any other sonar can catch that, right? So, I mean, they said he sent it to a lot of people. A lot of people said, hey, it looked like a body. But what was weird is last night, before Lizzie sent me that message, I got like this weird feeling. And I don't know if this is Sebastian, so please don't say that what I'm saying is Sebastian. I don't know who it was. My vision was like a body floating up and something shifting. I felt something really shifting, and I did think of Sebastian, but then it was weird. I went to my phone and I seen all this stuff going on about the sonar. Apparently, whatever was there before is not there now. Which is totally odd to me. But I cannot post it on here because I'm using my phone. I will post it on YouTube if you want to go watch from YouTube. I don't have a way to post it. I don't know how to do the green screen on here. Well, let me figure it out. Let me see if I've never done the green screen on here. I am not in any way technological. So I know that he puts green screen on stuff. And I asked him if I could do this live because he was too upset. He said I could. Does anybody know how to do the green screen on here? Settings, effects, green screen. I wouldn't put it past. I don't know. I don't know. I just had that weird thing, and then I go and I see that on Lizzie. I'm like, well, that's weird. And I'm not saying it had anything to do with the other. It was just weird timing. You know what I mean? Settings. I don't see it. They did not. I don't know. We waited for 2.5 weeks. I don't know. And then finally, Steven got upset and was like, here, I'm going to put it on. I just said it, Blue Love, about the body floating up and feeling that shift. And I don't know whose it was. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And people are like, and then you have, and I'm not talking bad about anybody, but then you have Tony going on the news talking crap. And it's like, dude, he sent that to a lot of other people that looked at sonar that saw the same thing. So until you put divers on that, like, you don't know. It's just sonar. I'm trying to figure out this green screen. Just hang with me real quick because I don't see a way to add a green screen on here. Okay, under settings. Nope. It's weird that the tree would be gone now, though. I don't know if that's really Steven. Is that really you, or is that you don't have to come up or anything if you don't want to. I know you're not feeling great, but is that really you, or is that one of your fake accounts? I can't tell if it's your fake accounts or not. Oh, it's a filter. Well, just the eyelashes. I like the little freckle filter. It's gone, yeah. I'm trying to find the green screen. I don't know how he does it. I can't figure it out. Hey, stay out of my stuff, guys. Seriously. Draw and guess, lightning question and answer, AI wallpaper, poll, gift, and vote. Flip your camera, mirror your camera, mute, pause settings, live. I don't know. I don't see a green screen on here. Apparently, yeah. So I'm gonna post since he already posted it. It's already been out in all the groups. I'm gonna post it. I kept it quiet because he asked me to. Oh, it is you, Steven. Okay. Because usually when I see it, I don't know if it's you or not. Because sometimes your fake ones grow. Go on here. Click the green screen, bottom right. Click on it. There is no green screen. We couldn't get a diver. That's what I'm saying. Like, he had the best intentions and he just wanted to make sure, and it about drove us both crazy. Like, well, what's taking them so long? Why can't they just go look? Like, if they really thought it was so serious and that it, if they really thought, thank you so much. If they really thought it was so serious, then why are they not diving on it or whatever? But apparently they took sonar and dogs, which dogs are good, but not always 100%. Under effects, okay? I don't have effects. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I see what you're saying. Under the enhance button? Ah, okay. I think I found it now. Green. Ah, okay. Now, do I just put one of these? Let's see. Add. Ah! Huh, I did it! Okay. You can see my bear in there. Okay, I figured it out. Thank you. I had to go back up and read the effects part because I know where the effects are. Okay, I'm gonna put it on my my YouTube now. Sorry, there's some people that don't have TikTok and whatnot. I wanted to get this out on both places because I have different followers in different places, and what was going on with in all the groups was pissing me off, man. I was mad. Oh no, hold on a second. There we go. Okay. So now you guys can both see it on both things. Yeah, I don't know. And it could be a tree. I guess it could be. But my point is quit talking crap about him. Quit talking crap about the situation, about things you don't know. Like, we did the best we could to get the police involved to check this out. We don't know. Nobody knows until it's looked at, right? That's what I told Steven. Like, nobody knows until we check this out, right? So the thing is it's gone now. Okay, so it doesn't do any good. It's gone. I was in see, he and Steven, he does a really good job. Like I said, he's in this for the right reasons. Yeah, so they took dogs on the sonar and they didn't dive, like Steven is saying. Okay, I feel weird like this. I'm gonna take this off now. I don't. Let me see if I can figure this out now. Ah, okay. So they should have gotten in the water. No, they didn't dive. And I was there with the underwater drone, and it was completely removed. See, so I mean, it could have been a tree. I mean, I guess it could have been a tree. I don't know. It was just, I mean, it was just weird that I had that like vision of like a body floating up, and I don't know if it's related or not. And then and I felt like a shift, and I thought of Sebastian, and then I go to my messages at like 4:00 in the morning, and there's Lizzie with all this stuff from the group, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? Like, everything just went crazy. Spoke to Nick for a little bit. He confirmed they didn't remove anything. So the whole reason I wanted, no, not really. Water actually kind of, it's not the same as like if it was out in the woods or something or really decomposed. Water kind of slows down decomp from what I understand. It's different. It was different with Caleb because of all the chemicals and stuff. Yeah. And Steven says, and it's the first time I'll ever go live doing this shit, to be honest. I don't believe in broadcasting it because it's not what I'm doing. Exactly. And if he was out for, any type of gain on this, then he would be going live and all of that and getting money off of YouTube and TikTok and all that, which he's not doing. So, you can see why we were like, holy crap, because what's crazy is our very first astrology lines. I don't know about Jen's because I haven't looked at hers, but mine and Carly's very first astrology lines, 2 of his lines go exactly and they hit that exact area. So that's why I was like, well, that's kind of weird. It hits that area. It's in the spot I keep going back to. It's everything I described. Like, it's in the very first area we ever went to. And I was just going back there because of my dream about the mall and the river outside the mall. The mall's over there. It's not right outside, but it's a reference point. And then we had like the what's it called? The beach ball reference and it being a hickory. Like, I don't know. But my thing is that the groups are going crazy about Steven taking this image off of AWP. Steven didn't take this freaking image off of AWP. Other people have Sonar, people. Other people have Sonar in this world. That's one thing. So you tell him, Mad. Another thing is they talk like crap. I'm not going to believe him because of what happened in the beginning. Well, who cares? People make mistakes. Get over it already. Like, we're past that. We're past it. And then another thing is, oh, well, they're using astrology. So what? Okay, I can point you to Chrissy McIntosh. I don't get along with her because of certain things she said, but I do respect her work, and I can tell you, if you go and Google her, she has solved cases with astrology. Also, looking at our astrology, mine and Carly's astrology, I should say, that helps me with cases, which, by the way, she's doing charts and stuff now. I did post that on my ball. She's had lines that have hit. In Elijah, it hit where the blanket was found. In Dylan, it hit where he was found. In Hope, it hit where she was found. So I can tell you that I have seen proof of this working out with astrology if you follow the right lines. Several willing to go, but was wanting to wait. And if you want to come up, Steven, you're more than welcome to, but I know you weren't feeling good tonight. And he gave me permission to come on here and talk about this because I was mad. Situation so he wouldn't disturb anything. This was a setup. I'm over the drama. Exactly. I have mad respect for Steven. Like, I would have never reached out to him if I didn't. I'm very, very picky on who I work with. And he has a good heart. And I really get irritated when these groups try to tear him down or start drama or anything like that because I don't see anybody else doing anything. Yes, I do. That's why I've started to learn it. I wouldn't be starting to learn it. The only thing is I have a problem with is I can't tell which line is the right line. It's a different in every single case. I think it was the Chiron line was where Elijah's blanket was. Dylan's ascendant was where he was. If I would have remembered, I had a map and I went over reading 2 last night for Dylan. I had the directions there the whole time that I didn't even know I had. So it'd probably be helpful if I went back on my readings. I'm actually going to post that video, but, oh, Steven, you know how I feel about you. I'm straight up and honest about it. And I get worried about you when you don't talk to me, but it makes me, it just makes me upset. I wanted to set the record straight. Because I've seen all these comments in the group and it's just like, and they think Yeah, astrology is real. Okay. In my opinion, it's your blueprint of your life, and it's been proven on many, many cases. If it's done correctly, it works well. Okay. And there's certain ways, like Jen doesn't do it the same way we do it. Everybody does it kind of differently. We only focus on the planets. We're not even to the point where we're putting asteroids in yet. But all of our lines go through that area. I think it was like the 3 o'clock timestamp. I guess we changed the timestamp and to miles in my second video, so everything's shifted a little bit. But the very first reading we ever did, both two lines hit this area. This is the area we all went to. So I'm like, well, shit, it has to be there somewhere. And if that's not him, then I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. He does want to help. That's why I wanted to come on here and say the biggest thing of all is that he's in it for the right reasons. He's not in it for fame. He's not in it for anything else. Like, his heart is in the right place. He has a good heart. And literally, like, his astrology proves that. Like, you know, he's got Leo there, which they're very compassionate people. I know because my best friend is one, and we get along wonderfully. It's actually my opposite sign because I'm an Aquarius. He's got an Aquarius rising, so he's very much about humanity. Or no, it's Aquarius moon. Sorry. No, wait. Yes, I think it's, you have an Aquarius. He has an Aquarius moon, a Leo rising, and a Virgo sun. I think that's right, if I can remember right. So he very much presents as a Leo, but he has this heart of a humanity or humanitarian. So it really comes out like he is really in this for the right reason, to help people, to find Sebastian. And now it's making it to where people are wanting to make him not work this anymore and not try this anymore and back away from this. You know, I don't see anybody else doing this. I don't see anybody else on the water for 80 hours at a time. Like, if you add up all his hours, he's been out there that much or longer. He goes out there when he had COVID, when he was sick, when he's got other things going on. Like, he doesn't have to do that. Nobody's paying him to do that. And he doesn't want to be the one to find him, but he would like to find him for the peace of everybody. The same reason that I do my work, the same reason that I do my job, is we're both in it for the right reasons. Our heart is there. And that's our whole point. Is, you see this right here? Walk with those seeking truth and justice. That's what I'm about. That's what Steven's about. And I think people need to quit about whatever happened before, because literally that's information he was given, and he came out and said, hey, I was wrong. I gave the wrong information. I'm sorry. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Positive. Like, there's no reason to have to defend him. Like, you're telling me that doesn't look like something that you need to take seriously and not take 2 weeks to get. Now, I don't know if it took him 2 weeks. Okay. All I know is that they were supposed to go there the next day. They didn't. And he was never updated. So me and Steven are sitting here going like, come on, man. Like, what is going on? Can they just like let us know what's going on? So then we're like, well, let's find our own divers. Like, let's just take a peek. Not pull anything up, but take a peek. But I mean, all the astrology and the reading fits there. So if it's not that exact spot, I don't know. Maybe we need to continue focusing on it. Because I really was hopeful that was him because of the way the lines hit that exact point, which is so crazy to me. 2 lines. I think it was, I don't even want to say because I don't know what 2 lines it was. He is the real deal with a true heart. And that's why I was so upset today, because I'll get protective over people I love. I'll get protective over people that I know are in it for the right reasons. I've seen people that aren't in it for the right reasons. I've seen people that are in it just for clout and their ego and all that, and that's not what he's doing it for. Like, he has a foundation for kids, for crying out loud. Like, and it's almost like everybody wants to make it about who finds Sebastian for the fame or whatever the hell it may be, or who finds a missing person for, it just makes me mad, because it's like, that's not why we're here. We hope to find him, but for different reasons, right? His heart and work speak character light. Oh, yes, exactly. Exactly. But I'm just saying that it's almost like that's what a lot of people are about in this case. But it does show up in Sebastian's astrology about there being a lot of drama. It does. It shows up. Exactly. You can tell who's genuine. You know, and then of course Tony went on there and started talking crap. You know, I've spoken to Tony. I have no problem with Tony. I won't say anything bad about him. I don't know him, but I will be behind Steven 100% because I was led to him by Caleb, in my opinion, truly, what I feel. And we're in each other's seventh house of partnership for this kind of stuff. And it, you know, exactly. Even if it's not Sebastian, it could be someone. Yeah, exactly. But I mean, they're trying to say it was a tree. Um, okay. I mean, I have no proof saying it's not, so I don't know. Maybe it wasn't. He put it on his Facebook, and the Nick from the news grabbed it off his Facebook. Apparently, they took sonar and dogs, which dogs can smell underwater, but it's not like a 100% thing. I mean, I don't know why they didn't take divers. I'm not really sure. Maybe they just didn't have the resources. You know, it's just truly odd to me because the vision I had, and then I go to my thing and I see that, and then Lizzie's saying I guess not there anymore, and I'm like, what the hell? What is that vision related? I don't know. Like sometimes I'll get random stuff, I don't know if it's related or not, but I felt like this weird ass shift, and I'm like sitting there, I'm literally at my microwave, if you guys would have been a fly on the wall, you've been like, what's going on with her face? Like I was trying to understand what the hell I was feeling and seeing and all of that. I don't know. It is a Garmin Live Scope. He has one of the best sonars there are, but what I'm saying is it's not AWP is not the only one with sonar, people. Come on. Other people find bodies with sonar. For freak's sake, quit starting the rumors. It's ridiculous. Well, we did try to find a diver. That's the problem. I know we tried to reach out to narc divers. He wouldn't get back to Steven. We don't want anybody to touch anything. We just want him to go down and look and see if like we're tripping out or something. That's how we felt. That's what I'm saying. Like, and even the cops thought it was legit because they come over there and they're like, okay, what are you doing here? Why are you here? Like, can you guys please keep it in the like button and TikTok, please? And he's like, well, I'm just here because of a psychic and an astrologist. And he's like, well, you know, how'd you get in here? Because I guess the water was really swirly right there. And so they were serious about it because they even came and they told him, you know, don't say anything until we check this out. So I get that he wants the tips to stay silent, but the problem is when nobody does anything or moves on anything for a couple weeks, and it could possibly be a body, we're not wanting anybody to interfere in anything. We're wanting them just to take a look. Like pretend like it's a car and you're diving on a car and you're just looking to see what's down there. That's it. That's all we wanted. Who screenshotted his personal stuff? I don't know. Thank you, Kelly. Yeah, the taps are important. I drove to the end of Center Point Road 4 days in a row in a drone and never saw anyone. So I know he kept going back there. Well, and the thing was like everybody was saying, oh, yeah, I'm sure, you know, I wonder what Nick would think if they knew that the astrologist took him there or psychic. And it's like, who the fuck cares? At this point, this is how I feel. What do they have? What do they have? What do the police have? Nothing. Use whatever the hell you got to use. And I don't try to lead people in wrong directions, but we don't know unless we check it, right? We're never going to know. Our astrology and our visions might go in that spot, but until we check it out, we don't know. And it's very hard to get an exact spot from a psychic just because that's the way that it works. But what else do they have? You know, what he does have an underwater drone. But he had to fix the light on his. and then something happened. I don't know. But it's like, what else do we have? There's no, so what if a psychic or an astrologist led him there? So what? Who cares? Who cares? I mean, psychic and astrologists fucking, they solve stuff all the time. Like I said, you can look up Chrissy McIntosh. She led family to 2 bodies with astrology. I just read about it. I never knew that about her. And like I said, I am not, like, she said something about me working with Ted that really irritated me. So, but as a person, as somebody that does astrology, I totally respect her and I totally listen to what she teaches. So I've seen it, and I've seen psychics lead people to bodies too. So I have a feeling that no one local besides these one will ever touch this case out of fear. Hope you're feeling better. Exactly, Ashley. There is others just not mentioned or online. I promise that I've seen 2 people. It doesn't matter. At least he's looking. Others can't say. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. No one can say the same. We have people that are talking crap that would rather do a protest than go out and look. Just can't do fishy videos. Well, Tracy, what if he does it in a dress or something? Then you can. Because that's our plan. Exactly. Like, our heart's in the right places. We're trying. I have mad respect for astrologers too, man, because it's hard. It's hard to learn, dude. I've been trying to learn it, and I'm just like, this is confusing and hard. It's hard. But I did, I think, figure out some stuff on Harmony Montgomery. She's got, her 12th house looks a lot like Elijah's, so that's why she hasn't been found. Only hers is in Capricorn and his is in Cancer, I think. It's a water sign. So she's buried, according to astrology. Exactly. I would use every means possible to find somebody. If that was my kid, you best believe I'd be going to every psychic medium I could find, and every astrologist, and everything. Oh, funny, she's decided to focus on bridges since I said that a long time ago. And Ellie has worked with psychics in the past. Yes, it does. And that's what I'm saying. I get so mad at these. That's why I don't join. If I was in that group today, ooh, I would have got myself in trouble. I would have gotten myself in trouble. Yeah, I mean, we have to have direction. Yeah, that's already been approved. And heels, correct. He said he won't do heels, but we got to talk him into the heels. Yeah, he does need a diver. I agree. I have an underwater drone, and that's so he has an underwater drone now. But Steven, we still gotta kind of focus on the area. I don't know. Ever since that, like, I went back and looked at the astrology and stuff. I don't know. I don't know how accurate Miss Cleo was. I just talked about her the other day. Someone said something. Yeah, funny, because I've been saying bridges since the beginning. I mean, I was in the live when CJ was over there, and I was like, you guys need to focus on bridges or something like that. Hey, Gilly. I mean, I'm not perfect. Like I always tell people, like, I can't pretend to. Location is very, very hard for me. And just my gifts just have a hard time with that. But I do notice they're usually found in areas I continue to go back to. When after someone's been found, it's usually an area I go back to. Like for Stephanie Parze, I had her area screenshotted and I kept posting, and I was like, why do I keep going back here? Why do I keep going back here? I've noticed in every single case where someone's been found, I continue to go back to that area. Even if I've been there and I've left and I've been pulled away by some other reason, like Anderson, there's a lot of death over there. So I tend to get pulled over that direction from the energy. I don't know why. There could be a body that's not found over there. I don't know. That feeling was very strong over there. So even if I go away from it, I always come back, and that's kind of where I notice. you know, I always get pulled back. So I noticed that usually bodies are found in an area I get pulled back to. That's the only thing I can really recognize that I know that I'm like in a significant area, because I can get pulled in different areas for different reasons, right? I think I followed someone's literal path and not know why I'm following it. So it's not very like strong in that way, other than like an obsessive feeling of being pulled back to an area. And this was the area we had in the very beginning, like in front of the dam by Old Hickory. And the, you know, the railroad tracks and stuff were there, which has come in. And then, you know, the mall's over there. And so is Windsor or something like that, which I think had come in. So I just want everybody to like respect Steven, because he deserves the respect. No, because Sebastian says the same thing every single time. There's not really anything else to do on his case. Everything has timing. If it's not time for him to be found, it doesn't matter how many readings I do. It's not going to matter. He says the same exact thing every time. And the astrology goes the same place. Like, his astrology points to him being in the community. There's nothing in the 9th house that's significant. It's all in the 3rd and 4th house. So in a body of area by water, he's got a lot of stuff in Pisces. Exactly. Have respect, or get out and freaking go help. How about that? How about you get your lazy butts off of wherever and go help him? And quit talking crap, because you're not there, you're not in a situation, and you are assuming things. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. We don't know everything. We're not meant to know everything. That's part of living life. I don't know. Other than that shift I felt last night was really weird. And I don't understand what it is. But there's also other missing people too, you know? We can only do what we can do on a case. If Spirit doesn't give the information, then they don't give it. Exactly. It's easier to talk about something than do it. Well, like I was saying before, I saw the message from Lizzie showing me this was happening in the groups. I was over at my microwave and I saw a body float up and I felt a shift. My mind went to Sebastian, but it could be anybody, like I said, just like the fisherman boat. It could be anybody. And I felt a weird shift, and I was sitting there trying to figure out what I was feeling and what it meant. And then I come to my phone and I seen Lizzie say that all that happened in the group. So I don't know if it's connected or not. It's very weird. Like, everything has timing. I'm pretty sure he's got a retrograde Saturn in his chart. I can't remember, which is, their Saturn is our physical body. So anytime it's retrograde means there's like delays in it. I know, that's what I'm saying, but it's not always like, because like, remember the pool I had back to Dylan, and then the pool I had back to Caleb, and then they were found like a week or so later, or like a couple days. Like, but I don't know if it's not like a pool like that. It's like I get this vision and I don't know where it goes. Like, I don't know. So, but it's almost like a body like floated up, and then I felt like this weird ass shift, and I was like, I don't know. It's a weird feeling. But we just entered Mercury retrograde, so there might be some. So a lot of people that have went missing during Mercury retrograde could be found during Mercury retrograde. So that's something. Like, if people went missing during Mercury retrograde, which I think, when was our last Mercury retrograde? Was it like April or something like that? I'd have to look back at his chart. Yeah, we're already overworking Mercury. Like, that's the thing with Mercury retrograde, is the communication's off. But I agree with you, Ida, that and then it's like, because it comes out of nowhere usually. Like, usually when I have stuff come out of nowhere, it's very significant. So Mercury's back in the microwave, and a lot of people that went missing, because remember Dylan went missing during Mercury retrograde, and I said, well, we're getting ready to have Mercury retrograde again, and he could be found during a Mercury retrograde, and then he was found during it, so that can happen. Like, if you go missing during a full moon, you could be found during a full moon. Sometimes. So I mean, we don't. Yeah, and you know what, I never I never even realized like how many people were put in water. Like when I first started this, I was told something that was not right by a PI, and he said, "Oh, it's not easy to find bodies in water." No, it's not. He had me learning things all wrong. Um, Justice is a cord chewer. It's wonderful. Um, yes, I'm talking about you. He's laying at my feet. So I've got to get the reading done on Bradley. I've been focusing on bills, and it's so hot. Like I'm sitting here sweating. I think it wasn't even that hot today. I think it's just muggy. I think Phoenix was talking about getting tornadoes or something. I'm like, tornadoes? Yeah, it ends on the 28th. Correct. We're just waiting for Steven to go fishing in his dress. Yes. Yes. He said he would. Now, he did tell me that on my live. I think he could be protecting that person, yes, but I just think it's very straightforward. And I don't think it's anything that's very complicated. Like everybody tries to turn things into complications. Sometimes things can be complicated. Like for instance, Jay was not complicated, but everybody is still pursuing the foul play thing on him. Um, when did Sebastian go missing again? See, but that's what I'm saying. April 8th was when Bradley went missing. Very, very bad day. Very bad day. We had the eclipse. We had Mercury retrograde. Horrible day. But it's Mercury retrograde again. So, yes, we're going to put him in February 26th. I don't think we were Mercury retrograde at that time. I think. I don't know. I'd have to look at his chart again. And I did all kinds of different times on his chart just to see how it moved. Carly's like, slow down, Rachelle. Like you're going way above beyond than what you're supposed to do. Like you're gonna confuse yourself. It was. That's what I'm saying. He went but missing on the worst. What are you doing? Missing on the worst day. It's been 5 months. I have my new bracelets I got over here, but I don't want to post them yet until I get the I gotta go get the link and stuff off my email. Okay, yeah. I think it was around 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. That's the timestamp that hits that spot. Yes, but we also have a shadow period before and after. Yes. So we were in the shadow period, then it went in the microwave, and then we'll have a shadow period after too. Yes, Steven's supposed to wear a dress and heels and go fishing. He said he would on my live. Remember, you made that promise, Steven. Well, everybody gets found when they're meant to. I think we wish that all the missing people could be found soon. Unfortunately, it's not that easy to find a body. Everybody thinks, "Oh, you're psychic. Oh, you know astrology. You should be able to just to go right to the body." Yeah, no. It's hard to know what line to fall on astrology. I don't know. I mean, I've heard different things about the flashlight being a trash truck, and I don't know. Like I've kind of stayed like I stay in my lane. I stay out of the drama because it interferes with things. So I don't like to be involved in like all. You'll never see me like in a group because for one, there's too much information in a group. Like you'll have people say, "Oh, this was already released." I don't like to know things about cases when I go into them. So I won't be in a group because I can't have the. I'll get myself in trouble, dude. I can't keep my mouth shut. I'll get myself in trouble. So I can't be in groups because people will talk shiz about psychic mediums and it will blow me up. I will be mad. I can't handle it. I'll go off. So the only reason I knew about what was going on in the group is that I have spies in groups. Yeah, they do. They stress me out. But I have spies in groups. So Lizzie spies for me. Other people spy for me in different groups. So that's the only reason I know what's going on and what's being said. And they will come and tell me. So nobody talk crap about me because I'll know, or Steven, I'll know about it. They are, I mean, they usually are toxic. You get all kinds of people in there with all their opinions and, oh, Jesus. They try to turn things into stuff they're not. I mean, look at Jay and look at Kylie and how that everything went wrecked. Oh, we're trying to make Steven go in dress because he said something on his, it's a running joke, okay? We were in a live. He was taking the little boy fishing that got his poles broken by that mean dude. And we were saying, you know what? Because he said, I like to be a girl sometimes or something. I don't know. And I said, okay, Steven, you said it. We're going to put you in a dress and heels and you're going to go fishing and we're going to videotape it. And then everybody started talking about a calendar for his, all of that. So we could do a calendar and then the proceeds could go to Training Justice or do his thing. I don't know. So that was the running joke. Yeah, he did. He said it on a live. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a lot of visions and stuff every day, but whenever I know that, like, whenever I have someone, I know it's important. Whenever I have a vision out of nowhere, like, I know it's important. Like the what's it called? Like for Idaho 4, the badge and stuff, like that came randomly. I just had someone commenting, Brian's innocent. Oh, go somewhere else with that shit. I did 7 hours of readings on him and 96% fit him. Yeah, no. Get out of here with that. Yeah, we had to listen to an hour and a half of fishing. So we were messing off in that live in the comments. Yeah, I love to go ahead, be a spies. I love spies. People don't know that I'm watching everyone. I'm just kidding. It's funny because I've had people say, like, you can't actually see me in my living room, can you? Like, I'm whispering so you can't hear me. I'm like, I'm not like peeking in on you, dude. Oh, I got Lizzie sent me about 20 messages at 3:00 in the it's like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Oh my gosh, did you see all this that's going on in the group? I'm like, holy crap, here we go. Here's just shit storm. And then I go to bed like that. I wake up and my whole chat's going crazy about all of the stuff that's being said. I'm getting mad. I was like, look what the hell I just woke up to. Like, give me a break. Steven did not screenshot this off of AWP. Like, other people have Sonar, dude. Like, it's crazy. And if it looks that much like AWP, then damn, it really needs to be checked out because that was supposedly a body in water in a car. So like I can't handle it. I can't handle it. And then people were bad mouthing the astrology, and it's just like there are bodies that are found if it's done right. If people know what they're doing. If you follow the right line, like it is a blueprint of our body. It doesn't matter how we find whatever the hell we find. It's if we find it, right? A lot of people gave the psychic that found Nicola Bully a lot of grief. And it's like, does it really matter? There you go. I can't get it to zone in anymore because it's off my But Lizzie, I mean, when she deep dives. I'm like, you're deep diving already? What's going on? I'm like, you must be bored, dude. I mean, it is fascinating. And that's what I'm saying. Like, who cares how we come up with information? Who cares how we find places to search? The point is that we're doing it, and people don't understand what goes on behind the scenes. Like for me, they just see what I'm doing when I'm live or when I'm posting videos or whatever it may be. Thank you. They don't see the hours that I spend on a map going here and there. Oh, wait, how do I feel here? How do I feel there? Okay, let me do a pendulum for 2 hours. Like, people don't see that. Or I'm looking at the astrology map. Okay, what line should I follow? Or looking at the astrology charts. Like, people don't see what I'm doing behind the scenes. They don't see Steven out there when he's not feeling good, when he has COVID, when he's sick, when he's tired, you know, taking his guys off of work to go out there. Like, and then you want to talk crap about the people that are trying to do something for the right part, the right reason. I think he said he's going to use his wife's dress. But we do a lot of work behind the scenes that nobody ever sees. And it's like, no, it was actually not 3 feet. It was 9, wasn't it 9 feet, Steven? And it was like 13 feet there or something. Wasn't it? Did he already leave? He might have left. It's like 12 where he, 10, 11 where he is. Yeah, it was like 9 feet. I don't know why it says that, because that's what he told me, it was 9 feet. And that's I think a different line. No, he hasn't. We're talking about that right now. Not yet. He did say he would on my live though. Yeah, he did say it was like 9 feet. But see, we kept all this quiet. Like, if we were really about anything else, we would have released it 2 weeks ago when we first found it. We were giving the police a chance to check into everything, to go look at it. You know what I mean? So if we were really about the ego and trying to put it out there and make everybody know about it, we would have told you guys like the first day. Like, we waited like 2 weeks. We were sitting on this for a very long time. So I'm on YouTube right now. I'm on both. I can do lives like this. I just can't do, like, I don't think I can do readings like this, because I'll get wild going back and forth. It wasn't easy for me to keep my mouth shut. It about drove me crazy, and I'm like going back and forth to Steven, like, what can we do about this? Because this is like really driving me a little nuts right now. No, I don't want to see it. I don't care. 96% of my information fit behind. Nope, I don't. You can't. His energy matches. You can't tell me he's innocent. Nope, you can't tell me. I mean, everyone's innocent until proven guilty, but you'll never convince me of that. It's like you'll never convince me Rick Allen is either. Spirit doesn't name innocent people. It's all in his astrology chart too. So just saying. Well, I try to. I don't want to hinder investigation. Steven doesn't want to hinder investigation. And if it was really about any of that, we would have put this out a long time ago. But you know what? The point is, we wanted the police to go and take care of it. And the thing is they never got back to Steven and were like, hey, we checked it out. It was this. No one dove on it. I would have never said anything if I would just have got, hey, we legit went out and it's a log. Exactly, Steven. Oh, so you are still there. Was it 9 feet? Do you have Nick see it and ask them? To have Nick see it and him ask them. 9.3 feet. So 9.3 feet. And isn't that like 13 feet right there or something? That's what we're saying. Like, we would have never even put that out if they would have just went and, like, if they would have told him something. Water level dropped 2 feet. So no, bottom was 9.3. Okay. I don't know where I got 13 at. That's what I'm saying. Like, it drove us crazy. And he would have never even put out the Sonar. I didn't even know he was going to do that. I was like, Steven, can you like give me like a heads up next time that you're going to put that out? And I know to like prepare for like a cluster F of everything going back crazy. He just, I didn't know what he was doing. I was like, what the heck is going on? Next thing you know, it's all over the groups. Everybody's going wild. Yeah, I saw that about the woman, Stacy Peterson. Yeah. Thank you for the gift. The woman whose sister went missing and she rented a sonar. Yeah, exactly. But the police still are saying they don't know if it's her or not. Like, it legit looks like a skeleton, and they're like, oh, we don't know. And that's where his ping put him too. So yeah. Yeah, Stacy Peterson. Mm-hmm. Yesterday, same area, sitting at 7.2. Did you go in with your drone yesterday? It's weird. We're backwards now. Usually I'm in your chat, and now you're in my chat. Thank you so much for the gifts. Oh, so you went with your drone yesterday, and it was gone? Yeah, someone in my YouTube was talking about how she found her sister with sonar, and the cops won't believe. Well, they won't dive or nothing. And she's still begging for them to check it out. Completely did see a rock. What? No, not Lacey. The other Peterson, Stacy Peterson. There's another Peterson. We do need divers, and but apparently it's not there anymore. Like, it didn't show up on sonar, right, Steven? Thank you guys for achieving my goal. I did set another goal. Thank you. Love my doxy. That's what I was doing. Thank you so much for helping me with the goal. No way it caused it to look like that. What, a tree? Yes. So Lacey was recovered. Stacy Peterson is married to Drew Peterson, who was in Ellie, and she found her. She you can see the skeleton on sonar, and the police won't listen and go check. No, what? I'm confused. What are you saying no to me for? No way it caused it to look like that. What caused it to look like that? A tree? Yeah, and law enforcement won't send divers. Like, she's trying to find her own divers. That's why they put it. Yeah, well, they have people they can reach out to, though. That's the thing. Like, there are people like Texas EquiSearch and dive teams and things like that they can reach out to. I mean, that's what they did with Kylie. They reached out to I don't like them anymore after what he's going through, but they reached out to that dude, AWP. So, and they usually work cold cases. And look, like, I don't know, Sheila. If I'm answering questions, like, I'm answering them in like back and forth. So exactly, most fire and rescue dive team have come. I'm saying set drone down after not seeing anything and saw a boulder that couldn't make that shape. Oh, okay. So you're thinking it's gone. You didn't take your boat back over it though? Your boat sonar? We're always having earthquakes. It's always going on. We tried. He won't reach back out to Steven. Again, we've tried. He won't talk to Steven. So no, I guess. No, that's just what he saw. Someone messaged me updates after work in the morning. Oh, I'm sorry, PK. Have a good night. Yeah, Trey's busy doing like, we tried to reach out to him. Well, that's what we all saw. I mean, it could be just our mind playing tricks on us, but I know that he sent it to several people. to have the sonar checked out. It's not like this is just him looking at it. Several people agreed that it looked like something. Again, the police obviously thought it looked like something, or they went and told him, be quiet about it, blah, blah, blah. Acted the way they did when they came up on scene, all of that. Because they obviously thought it was something, right? So it's not like Steven's just trying to get all this fame and stuff by posting it. He just was like, after 2 weeks, we were just like, we didn't hear yes or no, you know? He's just over it. Well, they went there apparently with a boat and dogs. He won't because of drama. He did give me a message in a video, and I knew it was meant for me. But that's what I'm trying to say, Steven. If he did it quietly with you, there wouldn't be any drama. No one even has to know he's the one that helped you. You could like do it anonymously. Well, there's a lot of going on in the universe right now. Lionsgate's in a couple days, but we got like a bunch of planets retrograde. So that's what Steven's saying. He went and used an underwater drone. I don't know about the law. I don't know about law enforcement. Yeah, but no one has to know that that's the diver he took. They're not doing it live or anything. Why can't he just like be like, hey, I will meet you discreetly. I will dive on this. This is tell you what I see, and I'm not involved. Like he could just say diver. He doesn't have to say who. You know what I mean? In the end, in my opinion, it doesn't matter who finds him. It doesn't matter how he's found. The point is that he's found. Well, he sent it. You sent it to like Doug, didn't you? He is. I mean, I wouldn't be working with him if he wasn't. I mean, there's always art. It's constantly. We're constantly having earthquakes. But California is going to have a bigger one. I mean, I seen that a long time ago. I very seriously doubt that. I don't think anybody's conscious. Well, can't say that for sure, I guess. There might be some guilt going on, but I don't know. I just don't think they're going to be like, oh, yeah, this is what I did and this is where I put him when they're getting away with it. No. Freaking something in my glasses. I can't see. I have no idea. It's odd. I used to live in California on the fault. It scared the crap out of me. I believe that, Beanie. It's none of my business what people say behind my back. And that's kind of what I told Steven. I said, look, here's some fuck it all pills. Like, take this and call me in the morning because they're always going to try to dim our light. They're always going to hate. They're always going to start shit. But the point is I just need to set the record straight on how this went down and how this wasn't about anything other than, hey, we don't know what this is. What's sad is I'll let him be the damn hero. I could care about anything. I know that. So I'm saying, like, we don't care. It's not even about that. I don't know, Kelly. I can't remember. That's good. I'm glad that they teach that in college now. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you could do it discreetly. You know what I mean? Like, you guys could have this whole private conversation, and I die for you, and you don't tell anybody I'm involved. That's it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't see the problem with that. Bruce Wayne. Did I just see Bruce Wayne come in? Like, Batman Bruce Wayne? Oh no, we got Wild and Out in comments. My old stomping grounds. Yeah, I used to live like right there on the fault, the San Andreas fault. It's ready to get out of there. I saw Bruce Wayne bop in. I'm like, we got Batman in here? No way. Well, sometimes we have Kal-El in here, like Superman, and I just saw like Bruce Wayne pop up, so I'm like, oh, it's Batman. I keep thinking of Tell Heart by Poe. I believe you and your heart is in the right place. Oh, thank you, Alice. Yeah, we both are. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, we try to do this for the right reasons, and we get a lot of grief with it. But like I told Steven, I said, we have something that we're doing here. We have a bigger purpose here. Our goal is to use whatever we can to try to help find missing people, and or bring some insights into family or new cases. We might not solve them all, we might not find anybody, but our point is that that's what we're trying to do, and that's what our focus is, and screw everybody else. That's how I feel about it. People don't like it, they can F off. That's how I feel. I'm to the point where I'm sick and tired of people like coming to me and talking crap and trying to tell me like they know better than what spirit told me. Okay, go do your own reading. Go find somebody. Tell me how easy it is. It's not easy. When you feel so much on a map, for me, I mean, let me tell you, there are psychics that can locate really well. I just am that's something that I'm not great at, but I'm constantly trying to figure out how to be, right? So, for instance, like in J, my pendulum was off, but not on the map. So, on the map, it was actually really close, but in real life, it would have been further, right? But I'm working on a map. But I kept going in the direction towards the ocean, but I was kind of following the pendulum. Now, pendulums hit and miss like anything. I'm learning how to try to get that more accurate, because otherwise I will sit on the map for hours, and then I pass out. Like, that's how much energy I feel off of a map. And I could be feeling like a place that's haunted. I could be feeling like someone that's going, I can feel different energies. Someone lived here, someone went here, someone worked here. Like, I get that too. I can feel that. Or this is really known to this area where their energy used to be there a lot. That happened in Elijah. I ended up going like where Elijah's mom used to live, and where they used to be from. Like, I was all the way out where they used to live and everything, and I didn't know why I was out there. So I feel all that energy off the map, and that's why like I kept going back to Anderson. And then he's like, a lot of people passed away out there, and I'm like, well, that's probably why everybody's pulling me that way. Yes, there was a Bruce Wayne in the chat and on TikTok. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's hard for me to locate, and I might not always be right. We might not always be right. We might have a few different places we have to look, but until we go and look, we don't know, right? Because I always, like I told Steven when I first started talking to him, I said, look, Steven, I said, I can't tell you for sure where someone is. I said, sometimes it's very straightforward. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes I feel things. Sometimes I don't. And like, I can't tell you that wherever I send you, it's gonna be right. Like, we might have to go to multiple places to check these things out, because I could be feeling things for different reasons. Not always that there's a body there, but for different things might have happened there that's not even related. So, I told him that. I said, I don't want to send you in multiple places, because I don't feel right sending somebody on wild goose chase. That's why I never contact the police. I don't want to send anybody on a wild goose chase, period. So we don't know unless we look. That's how I feel about it. And I can just mention areas, and he can be like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Batman. We're talking. He must have went out of the live, because I don't see him on TikTok. You guys are like switching back and forth between chats. It's up to you. We can be wherever we want to be. I did it both because I was like, oh, since I'm just chit chatting, maybe I should try to do it this way. I got TikTok on my phone, you guys on my computer, and I'm trying to keep up with everything. I mean, he had a sonar image that we kept to ourselves. No one checked out, so it was released, and now people were talking crap and stuff. So that's basically it. We don't know what happened. Like, it's not there anymore. So, did it float? Did it move? I don't know. He is he's very genuine guy. That's what I'm talking about. He's in it for the right person, the right reasons. I would not be working with him if he wasn't genuine, and I would not be out here like sticking my neck out for him and sticking up for him if he wasn't. Period. It could have been a tree. They said it was a tree. Could have been a tree. But please, if you guys see anybody talking crap about him, just be like, you know what? He's out there doing something he's out there doing something, period. And he's trying to do the right thing. I don't know where people got that like he's in this for fame, but if he was, he could have released that right away and he didn't. So I don't understand. That's what the police said. I don't know. I'm okay. I'm not hurt. I'm upset for Steven because I know how many hours he puts into it, how he does it when he's not even feeling good, and like things that go on that people aren't aware of. And that's why it makes me mad. It makes me mad that people would even think I don't care about myself. Like I'm used to people being jerks to me. I'm okay with that. They can believe whatever they want to believe. I don't give a crap. Um, I mean, I even have a rant I'm gonna put out, and I don't care if people like it or not. I know. Well, that could be our mind playing tricks on us. I don't know. Hey, Danny. Hope you are too. Even creators from different cases are raving about him. That's good. I don't think we should be slandering anybody. But I know he's having a hard time because a lot of people were talking crap, and it's like, come on. And you wonder why people step away from cases. After several confirmed, now it's gone. Yeah, I know. I don't know. It'll be on YouTube probably. I've been going back and forth on if I want to release it or not because it's not really political, but I don't know how to explain it without like telling you guys what it's about. We're just talking about some just Sonar that Steven found, how people in the groups were just like being stupid about it. One thing I don't see is Steven. He said he would fish in a dress on my live. Like I can literally clip that out and post it and show y'all. He made that promise. He did. See? He's still here. And I'm sure he would come up here if he was like feeling better and it wasn't so late. Retrograde is wonderful. You know what? The last retrograde sucked for me really bad. Um it was horrible for me. I had people from my past coming back talking crap, trying to like cause me all kinds of problems, saying shit that wasn't true. Like that's how last Mercury retrograde got me. Hope, knock that off. She's trying to mess with my hedgehog. It happens a lot, China, unfortunately. Yeah, he did promise fruit fly. Yes, it was an ongoing joke. It was an ongoing joke. He says he'll fall. Justice is under my feet. He's a cord chewer. I'm really mad at him. He chewed my cord to my heating blanket. Come here. It's just this. They're saying it was a log. Where it was found? Steven, am I allowed to say that? I want to get permission first. He was afraid he'd fall off the boat. Like, creators from Idaho 4 have nothing but the nicest things to say about me? J Fox? I think he showed on a live video where it was. He's so fun. I'm going to bed. Much love. Thank you all for your kind words. Steven, can I show where it was? Somebody's asking. I just want permission before I show that. I swear I saw flashing lights in my... Okay. I want to show... I'm trying to see the best way to show it because I don't have any of my pictures saved. Because I was thinking I would show you, but I'll just show you on here and then I'll show you where the astrology lines went. Because I was like, oh, I'll go show you like the video, the part of the video where we have it at, but I can't do it on green screen. Well, hold on. I gotta figure this out because now my brain is like going in circles of how I'm gonna accomplish this. Okay. Okay. I'm definitely gonna show it on, and the astrology lines went right through here. Okay. Yes, Mercury's in the microwave. I don't know. I don't know if the hurricane is. You'll have to rewind. Good night, Steven. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put it on YouTube. I'll try to figure out if I can. I don't have. Hold on a second. I'm trying to think of how I can do this. Without like getting kicked out. There we go. Do that. I don't know if I can do it on. Okay, I'm just gonna. I don't want to mess up my TikTok. So if you guys want to see the map, I'm putting it on YouTube right now. But it's Mansker Creek by Johnny Cash Parkway, which is kind of weird because that's an area I was pulled to. But so if we remember right, like the astrology lines went right through here. That like literally, if you go back to the first videos where I'm showing the astrology, like she has two lines that hit right here. And here's the railroad tracks. Here's Old Hickory Lake, Old Hickory Beach. Here's the dam. Here's the power plant area. See, this is why I was like, this is really weird because then also Windsor Green is there. And the mall's over here. That dream about the mall and the river outside the mall. It's not right outside it, but there's a mall over here somewhere. The dress barn, Steven. I think he's going to use one of his wife's, he said. Okay. Hopefully that lifted his spirits a little bit. Thank you guys for being so supportive of him. He does put a lot of time and energy into this stuff. Where in the heck is that? See, and there's bridges that go over that creek too. There is a mall here somewhere. I know there is. I've seen it. Can't find it on this map. But there is one. So the creek basically runs into the river. It's like it was right there where the creek hits the river. We're here somewhere. Which totally, as you can see, matches our area. Matches our astrology. So that's why we were like, well, crap, you know. Yes, right here. Yeah, my dream about like the mall was like right next. I know the mall's on here. I just for some reason can't find it. So it's crazy because that's one reason why I was like, well, maybe it could be because like our astrology, like I said, the very first lines, our 3 o'clock timestamp, go right there. And then, you know, I was picking up all the stuff, and the beach ball was found over here that came up in the reading. So there's a lot of things that like point to here. You know, the railroad tracks and whatnot. I don't know. I was just asking Steven about that side of the river. Because there's railroad tracks there. I don't know if that whole river's been checked or if it can. I don't know. But over here where the creek is, I mean, there is bridges that go over it, the freeway. Yeah, that's it. The Rivergate Mall. Yeah, it's a little bit away from the river, but still, that's what took me in that direction because of my dream. What? What heart? But it's the man skirt. What? I don't know what you're talking about, Blue Love. I'm too tired to see anything right now. I've been tired today. I don't understand it, but so yeah, I think it is the Rivergate one. I don't know what she's talking about. But I mean this area fits. It fits. It fits the astrology, it fits the reading, so it's always like, huh? And then we saw that, and then like we got. What do you mean? What part did you miss, Melinda? Oh crap, I have the wrong one pulled up. Thanks for the new follow. Yeah. See, and then there's a railroad tracks. I don't know. And he said there's a railroad bridge over here somewhere too. Oh yeah, it's there somewhere. My brain is not. Melinda, you'll have to rewind, girl. I said a lot. I don't want to go back over it. So I mean, it's pulled up on yeah, there's everything there. That's what I'm saying. It's got everything that, and that's actually a place I kept going back to. But yeah, I've said a lot, girl. It's just basically you know, we had Sonar in this area. It looked like a body. And then there was a bunch of like drama in the chat. We didn't release it for like 2 weeks. So we were waiting for the police, and then police say it's just a log. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, there's no mountains. It's just pretty much flat there from what I understand. But the mountains, yeah, there are piles of sand. So that, I mean, there's a lot that fits this area, including the random beach ball, because the beach ball came in the reading and I was like, what? But then they found a beach ball over here at Hickory Lake. Thought that was weird. Hey, status stuff. They're like chasing flies, the cats are. Some kind of bug. All of a sudden got freaking tired. I guess it was like right here somewhere. Like right before the river here. I was drawn over here because of the Windsor Green and the Roscoe place, because Roscoe's my cat's name. Sometimes I end up naming things and then it comes up in a case. So I kind of, because like Mabel, I named a dog Mabel, and ended up that's where that I cannot remember her name, but she was found there. But right now my brain's gone blank. Rivergate Mall, there it is. Okay. And then they like these go over that creek. I don't know how deep that creek is though. But I was like, oh, interesting. I mean, the water's not right outside of it, but it could have just been like, you know, get me back to the mall. If it meant anything at all, it might not have meant anything. Summer Wells is not. No, her astrology chart is out on her. She has a playlist, and her astrology chart is there. If you don't want to believe the readings, go look at the astrology. I had gotten a beach ball in one of the readings, and it there was a beach ball found over there at the Hickory. I know, dude, this is my second energy drink, and I just feel exhausted. I don't understand. I don't understand it at all. Where? A lot of vultures in the area behind the marine warehouse about a month after he went missing. All you have to do is listen to what I'm saying about it. I explain what everything means. Just listen to what I explain. It's not like I put the chart up and just like, oh, figure it out. Just listen to what the explanation is. I break it down. And I describe what it's showing happened. But it matches with my reading. She's unfortunately not, in our opinion, and it would be the last person that was with her. So there's just no evidence. Hopefully one day they'll crack. Where is the red roof? I don't even see that here. I don't even want it. I'm like, I don't know, the energy or something. I'm just so tired all of a sudden. I have a feeling I'm not getting crap done tonight. I don't even see red roof. It's weird. Riviera. I got that somewhere. I was always kind of drawn to this like Johnny Cash for some reason. But anyways. So I mean, it could be. It looks like a lot of like trees fall in the water there. I don't know. But it's just weird how police acted like it was something, and then I don't know. I don't know why they didn't. I don't know. All I know again is that we had the image. We had it for 2 weeks. The police thought it was something. They were all serious about it at first. They were supposed to meet Steven over there to dive the next day. They never showed up the next day. Steven took that image himself. So that's the truth about the image. It wasn't copied from anywhere. He sent it to multiple people. They all thought the same thing. Apparently, Ellie came with dogs and Sonar, and it's a log. That's what they said. He didn't know. No one said anything to him. He went back there 4 days in a row, and he went back there 4 days in a row, and no one was ever there. So he doesn't know when they checked it, where they checked it. It's gone now. So that's basically it. And I was coming on to say, no, he didn't, like, that's not like AWP's image. That's his image. He didn't screenshot it from anywhere. He's out there doing it for the right reason, and he held on to it until he didn't know what was going on. They were supposed to come back to him and be like, okay, it was nothing. Okay, it was this. Okay, it was that. They never told him. So he got, kind of tired of waiting. So, and there was a bunch of crap going on in the groups about him, and so that's what I was here for. So, of course. So the whole live stream is on my YouTube. If you missed this live stream on TikTok, it's on YouTube. It'll be on there. So if you want to go back and watch it, you can go back and watch it. I'm streaming both places right now. So, and he didn't even, like, we kept that close to our vest for a couple weeks, until it was like, have not seen what, Melinda? You saw, the Vulture? Vultures? I probably do, but I don't have any of that stuff right now. I probably do need iron, especially right now, but oh, yeah, I had help with that. I'm just learning. I'm a baby. But I mean, it aligns with my visions. I always see one thing happening over and over in my mind. So anytime I tap into that, she not run away. She was not taken. Period. I don't. He went back and said it wasn't there anymore. So I don't know. No, I know. No one listens. I know nobody listens. That's the story of my life, Blue Love. Like, that's the story of my life. So, and a lot of times too is like I said, like I don't want to lead anybody on wild goose chase, so I don't even put like half the stuff. Like I could have made a video about Stephanie Parsley's area, but I just screenshotted it because it was like, I'm not trying to. Happy Hollow, yeah, but he's probably in the water. I don't know. It might not. I mean, it might be a piece. It might be a log. I don't know. It just seemed like they were pretty, like, oh my gosh, this could really be something over a log because they saw it too. So I don't know why everybody's giving Steven such a hard time because everybody sees it. Including the police. They thought it was something the way that they acted. So why give Steven a hard time? Why talk crap? Why say it's just something that he took off of another image so he could get clout? No, he's not about that anyways. He don't even care. He just wants him found for the right reasons, just like he wants all the other missing people found for the right reasons. His heart's in the right place, or like he wouldn't see me working with him, And people get onto him for working with me. He lost followers because of it. Who cares? What else do we have to go on? Nothing. There's absolutely nothing wrong with doing it the way that we're doing it, or trying to do it that way. Yes, he's doing the best he can. But there's nothing wrong with him working with me at all. And if people don't like that, oh well. I don't know what to say. So I'm probably going to get off here. I don't know, Melinda. Like, I don't know everything. You know, I can only give you guys and tell you guys what spirit shows me, what I feel, and all that. That's the best I can do. Man, I feel like ungrounded or something. I feel jacked up all of a sudden. Unfortunately, I don't think so, Melinda. Like, he didn't run off. So, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know. Steven said he went and looked with the drone and it was like a boulder or something. So I don't know. I don't know. It might not be nothing, but that's not my point of coming on here to say that it is something. I'm not saying that. My whole point of coming on here is to like set the record straight about how it all happened and how it all played out, and to try to show people that, yeah, Steven may not be like, he didn't release that for any other reason other than no one told him anything about it being, anything at all about being tree or whatever. That's the only reason he released it. And girl, I feel jacked right now after all of a sudden. Can't even keep my words straight. So I got some weird ass energy hitting me. So, it might be nothing. My point is, don't talk crap about Steven. He's out there doing it for the right reasons. He's out there doing the best that he can, hours and hours. He would not screenshot anything. And so the hell what if he's using astrology? So what? Get over it. Doesn't fucking matter. Doesn't matter. Oh, I just feel out of it. That's all. I mean, that might not be nothing. Like I said, it's just weird that the astrology and the readings hit there, but that might not be nothing. It might not be nothing. Our point was we only released it because no one told us anything, and it took them 2 weeks to check it out or something, or maybe it didn't. I don't know. They were supposed to let him know, and they never did. So that's only. I don't know, man, Tracy. I feel jacked all of a sudden. I'm like, am I just like ungrounded or what? Like, I feel. If someone is smoking or whatever in like the chat, I'll feel it. I don't know. I could just be ungrounded, but I just feel jacked all of a sudden. I could just be very ungrounded. And I'm, like I said, I'm like super tired. It is. And there's a lot going on astrologically right now. Some reason hitting me a little bit harder. I didn't do crap yesterday. I was like, I just felt so tired. And I feel like, I don't know. I don't know. It's just like the heat. Like, it wasn't as hot today, but I don't know. For some reason, I just feel. But is it the kind with that makes you feel a little amber and elderberry gummy? But I mean, like, is it like the high kind? Because those are the kinds that I feel. Or if someone's taking like pain medication or something, like, it could just be like ungrounded. Because when I'm ungrounded, I feel high. Like, seeing there was a good shaker just south of Bakersfield. Yeah. I'm glad I'm not there anymore. I'm kind of sad my son is, though. Oh, Candace. It's all Candace's fault. Candace just messaged me. It's her fault. It's her fault. Oh, it's all of you. Great. Both of you just did it. I'm telling you, God, people don't believe me. Like, I feel things from people like that. But I don't know why I got to feel that. It could be I'm ungrounded, though. But yeah, I just got. It's all Candace's fault and Melinda's fault. You guys taking pain pills and coming in my lives. Literally smoking now. See? It's all your guys' fault. That's exactly why whenever I do readings with like Lizzie, she doesn't take her medicine. I could just be totally like ungrounded though too. I'm so hot for some reason. I'm like, it's okay, Melinda. Hey, it's not your fault I feel things. I bet it is. I have back issues too. I know back issues are really tough. Thank you, Dina. I just am I hungry? A good thing I just ate before I came on here, but probably. Um Actually, I was like at the first time I went on TikTok today, there was this lady with the video, and it was so sad. Like, she was saying that she blamed herself for her husband's passing, and she was laying next to the grave. And so I commented, I said, she said she felt guilty. I said, you don't need to feel guilty. He certainly doesn't blame you. And then I get a message like, are you getting something? And so I told her everything and that I felt like he was saying and stuff. And um, I think it helped her. Hopefully it helped her. We should never feel guilty because we're especially things we can't help. Okay, you guys quit with the all of your medications, glasses of wine. Yeah, I told her like this whole thing, and there was something about like her kissing him on the forehead, and she said yes, I did, because she feels upset like she didn't take him to the hospital soon enough. And I told her, I said, you know, I give her a whole thing. I will always defend Steven. He has a heart of gold, and has ever happened to me, I depend on it. Yeah, totally positive. That's how I feel about too. Except for I'm a little mad at him that he was going through stuff and he wasn't communicating with me to tell me he was okay. And then to tell me he was going to post this so that I could be ready for the cluster F that was going to follow, right? Like, I need to prepare for those things. I was like, Steven, just send me like a little text, like, hey, I'm going to post this. I would have been like, I advise against it, but go ahead. So, but since they already checked it, you know, that was the only way we could get the police to answer if they checked it or not. Yeah, Tracy, it was nice. I think it helped her a lot. Hopefully she won't feel, um, hopefully she won't feel like blame anymore, you know? Awesome. You enjoy them. It's a good way to open up, and meditation as well. I should feel healthy now with elderberry. Yeah, okay. I don't feel the effects of an elderberry gummy, but I feel the effects of everybody that's talking about what they're doing. I hope she did too. I hope she did too. I'll send you the screenshots, Tracy. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get off here too. Positive. Everyone have a good night. It's midnight here. After bed I go. Yeah. Justice is like by my chair. I don't understand. Like, I did readings on here the other night, and he had to be in my lap, and then he had to be by my feet. He's not usually that clingy. Now when I drive, he is. Now he's been by my feet this whole life. He's becoming a clingy person, a clingy dog person. I'm mad at him though because he's starting to eat. He's like a cord eater. So I'm learning to actually have a question about the moon mount. I don't know what that means. He's sleeping. I don't want to move him. He's by my feet. By the chair. He's like right underneath my legs. I don't even think I could reach him if I wanted to. I don't know. He's got like his head underneath the chair things. Hey, what happened there? And they've tore something out. Okay. Where did this come from? I thought it was that one. Looks like I have another one. This was out, so I'm guessing they pulled this out. Yes, oh, he's so big. He's getting so big. For 15 weeks, he's getting so big. He's going to be a big boy. He's heavy. He's going to have to learn how to jump in front in the car instead of running for me because I'm not going to be able to lift his butt into the car. And he's going to learn he can't sit on my lap when I drive either because he takes up my whole lap. I don't know why. I don't know if it's anxiety from just don't chew my cord, baby. Good boy. Don't chew the cord. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Like, he has to learn that he's like big and he can't be like sitting in my lap. I'm sure Border Patrol got a kick out of that. It's not like he's Kai. Kai's small. He is not. Kai goes behind my neck and he goes in my lap. And there's a dog bed right there, but the last 2 times he won't get in it. Where are you, baby? Kai, you want to come up here? What are you doing? Kai, what are you doing? What are you doing? I really don't even know where that thing came from. Oh, everything fell out. What the heck are you guys doing in my stuff? See? They pull everything out. Typical babies. No, Kai. Kai, quit trying to pull everything out. That's Mama's stuff. That's not your stuff. Anyways, do you guys have any questions about anything we talked about? I said this was going to be a short live. Short. Nothing with me is ever short, but yeah, and if anybody's interested on Patreon, I do have a card reading on Kamala and the election energy. It's kind of interesting. That's new for me. You can get it through Linktree. I thought it was good. I thought it turned out pretty good, but I don't know. And I'm working on getting other things released and whatnot. I have so much I need to do. Today, I don't think I'm going to get anything done today, unfortunately. Because I feel tired from this. So, if anybody doesn't have any questions about anything, I'm going to get off here. I think I need to go lay down for a minute. Yeah, he's got to get his second shot. I got to get him to get a second shot. All right. I guess I will get going. I don't know what else to say. I mean, you guys know that I'll update you as things come in, or whatever. But I got to do a reading still on Bradley. And I think he's still serious about coming out here. I don't know. Carly's working on the astrology chart. If anybody is interested again in having their astrology read or synastry done with them and their love, I think she does synastry. I think that's what synastry is. She also does transits. Anyways, I posted everything on the community page of my YouTube and on my Facebook and on the Facebook group. If anybody's interested in that, she's stepping out of her comfort zone to do that. She's very good at what she does. She's been teaching me. So if anybody's interested in that, give her a holler. Carly Bush on Instagram. So if anybody's interested in having their astrology done, she's a good one to go to. She does it through Zoom and everything. So, yep, give her a holler if you guys are interested in that. So, all right, I guess I will get going and I will see you all next time. Thanks for joining.